Hey there, y'all. What's up, YouTube? This is John now, and as you know, we lock back in with you once again, keeping it coming to y'all live and direct with some more good old content. Um, First and foremost, I want to thank the people, not just the people that's following me, but the um, people that I pass by in my daily life that don't even think they inspire me, but they inspire me almost to my greatest realm. I'm highly inspired by people. No matter who you is, what you are, I'm highly inspired by people. So I just want to take the time to thank y'all for that. Secondly, today we're gonna be addressing the topic of sisterhood. We're gonna be elaborating a little bit on sisterhood. This is one of the things that's been on my mind. Been wanting to talk about for a while, and just wanted to have some good substance behind it and stuff like that. But now I feel like it's the time to drop it and time to elaborate on it and bring awareness to the topic and to the subject. All right, now sisterhood. This is obviously a subject to where we're gonna have to more than likely do a part two or something like that, to where we can bring some women in, and get some womanly understanding and opinions, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about and address with women too, the same way, and it's not just me attacking or nothing like that. Just I feel like a lot of times when it comes to the male sex, we get attacked a lot by women and stuff like that, But my thing, and then I'm just saying that to say, it ain't no attack thing, But my point is, women address men on certain issues and certain topics all the time, whatever them issues and topics may be. And a lot of them I done addressed in my previous videos. But women, yeah, they definitely address, men often. So I want to take the time and address women, women of color more than anything specifically. I want to address them and just get some kind of dialogue started and get some kind of dialogue going and some kind of understanding game. Like I think for a long while we've been going through a little crisis within ourselves and within our own community and within our own race. As far as the woman go and the man go, I feel like, honestly speaking, and I'm just gonna throw it out there and then elaborate on it more. I feel in my heart and mind, and it's just my feeling, just how I feel. I feel in my heart and in my mind that we need more sisters to start being sisters and find a way to unite and come together, whether it's with us as in men or the black man, whether it's with us, through us, however you got to do it, or without us, however you got to do it. I feel like we need y'all to unite. We really, really need y'all to unite if we really want to work on this thing that we call black, and black elevation and growth. Because we can get all of the finances, we can go for black excellence and stuff like that, as far as money and stuff like that go, as far as capital and stuff like that go. But what do all of that mean if you ain't got no integrity, no morals, no principles? And these are the same reasons that we be seeing black people that's in positions of power and stuff like that dogging each other in the media and on camera and stuff like that. Like, um those who have knowledge of. Now, if you young and you at a certain age and you still in ignorance and you just that's different. But those who know better, you know, I feel like a lot of these things derive from getting the money first and running into the money and the fame and the success first, rather than coming across the principles and the morals and the and good virtues and good faith and righteousness first. And it's not to even say that you gotta be righteous. I'm gonna take that word out of it. I wanna stay right here and realistic. Because everybody's not gonna be righteous, and everybody don't have to be righteous in order to live right. You know, but we should strive to do better though, definitely. But I just feel like, man, if women can come together and they could work on a sisterhood, forming some reconstructing and forming some kind of sisterhood, a strong sisterhood and bond, to where it's not just a bunch of jealousy and envy and greed and stuff like that going on, to where one person's just trying to do whatever they can to outshine the other or cast a shadow upon the other, and put themselves in the forefront or in the light. Nothing like that, man. I feel like if we can get over that, we can get over that hump right there, and actually do something conductive and something positive, as far as building a sisterhood. I feel like ultimately it would help reestablish bonds with a brotherhood, and and strengthen the bond of a brotherhood, to a point to where now this sisterhood and this brotherhood can reunite and come together. But it has to be based off of love. You know what I'm saying? So um I think that's something deep, man. It's something positive, and something to look forward um going into tomorrow, going into next week, and going into the next year. It's definitely something to look into, and something to follow up on, you know. And everybody owe an obligation, you know. And as long as we thinking like that, and we moving like that, and we feel like everybody owe an obligation, then we're gonna get there eventually. But before we get all of this other stuff, man, we gotta have those little things first. Like, before we get all of this capital and all of this money, all of this economics and stuff like that, we gotta have unity, um, principles, morals, integrity. Things that would keep a strong foundation and structure, to a point to where these things that would usually stir a person the wrong way, these things such as economics and finances and capital, because we've been oppressed and down for so long, those things would usually stir a person in a negative way and make one go against another for the fortune and for the fame. You know, if we had strong foundation and principle, then we would have enough understanding and enough strength, brain power, mind power, will, to be like, yo, you know what? That ain't more important than this. Than this foundation that one day we're gonna have to pass the torch on to the next generation. That wealth, that money, that greed, it ain't as powerful. It ain't as powerful. So I feel like we got to get back on that core, and I feel like it can be done. It's doable, and it's all up to us, man. But I really want to just stress this sisterhood thing, and I'm honestly not gonna go too deep into it, because I wanna actually talk. I wanna exchange dialogue. I'm calling for dialogue. I wanna exchange dialogue with the sisters, man. Honestly, and because I feel like behind every great man is a strong woman. behind every great man is a strong woman. I'm not religious or nothing like that, but they say man came from woman. They say man came from woman. And and it's not to say that I believe that or disbelieve it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that to make my point. Like, one wouldn't exist without the other. That's the point I'm trying to make. One would not exist without the other. So, with that being said, it's like common sense, almost, if not wholly. It's like common sense that we need each other. The man and the woman, we need each other. And we were meant for each other. And that's the only way that we can preserve life on Earth and to keep life going, and to keep this world going. But we got to come together. We got to unite. I think we can do a great job by starting off with that sisterhood bond. And it's not like it's not like with my suggestion I'm trying to take the accountability off of the man or off of the men and just place it on to the woman and say, since we not doing this, y'all need to do it or y'all can do it. Nah, that's not what I'm doing. I literally feel in my heart and sincerely and in my mind also that a strong foundation can come from a sisterhood. Like once our women confront the issues and stuff that they dealing with and they can get themselves back right, because I believe women are stronger than we are, stronger than us men. Once they get themselves together and get themselves back right, then they can reach back for us and they can actually help us in the ways that we need help. Like spiritually, like generations of tradition that's almost genetic. It's so deeply rooted in us that it's almost genetic. You know what I'm saying? I promise you it'll come out of you. I promise you that's the kind of spirit that'll come out of you. You know what I'm saying? When you get to when a woman get herself together and she reach back for her man or she reach back for her brother, and try to build him up and give him the proper foods mentally, give him the proper foods as far as stirring him back on track and stuff like that. Man, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. But it starts, in my opinion, with the woman. With the woman. Behind every strong man, behind every great man, was a woman. Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, Cleopatra, Tupac Shakur, Afena Shakur, Malcolm X, aka El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, Betty Shabazz. Behind every great man was a strong woman. And I know in my heart and in my mind, I know this world is a little different and stuff like that, and it's not really catering and understanding and too caring for women as far as appreciation go, like really valuing and appreciating a woman. I know this world ain't, we lack that a lot, especially the way that this world is run, and a lot of that stuff stems off of those things I was mentioning, capital, economics and stuff like that, greed, places where women don't really got much rights and, what I'm saying, or much, they don't got a big voice in these areas. But if we went back to the principles and foundations and stuff, what I'm saying, we would look at these women in a different aspect and in a different light. Women are powerful, and they can bring stuff together. Like they can bring, Like I know people say it all the time, man, but women create life. You know, a man get with woman, and man and woman create life. They create life together. But the woman do the carrying, of course. Like, come on. Like, come on. We gotta get it together, man. And I know it can be done. It's just a test of time, man. It's definitely a test of time. But we need more strong sisters out here, man. I'm encouraging y'all. I'm asking y'all to step forward. That's what I'm doing. I'm encouraging y'all and I'm asking y'all to step forward. I feel like if y'all become the best y'all, then we can become the best us for y'all. You know what I'm saying? If our woman become the best woman that they can be, then we can become the best men for our woman that we can be. But we gotta get it together. And again, man, please, y'all, like we just gotta take that little small accountability, like try to embrace some kind of womanhood, or excuse me, some kind of sisterhood, and let it be like similar to what. Let's start moving with the times and stuff like that. Let's start moving with the times, but taking bits and pieces of different ideologies and from different time zones and try piecing them together and trying different things out, seeing if they work. You can't say what don't work until you try it, But I think a strong womanhood could come about off like similar to the ideology and principles of like when Susan B. Anthony and them started the women's right movement. Like that was a womanhood. And truth be told, that was a sisterhood, but it was just a sisterhood on all platforms and in all aspects, and it didn't really matter what race you were, no, none of that. It was a universal sisterhood, and I'm asking women, man, I'm asking y'all to stand up, man, and try to unite and do that. And forgive me and excuse me if somebody might be listening to this, a woman specifically might be listening to this, and she's already putting in the work that I'm sitting here talking about, but the work is just not showing yet. If you doing that, I'm not coming at you. If you doing that, then you somebody I salutes. You somebody I definitely salute, and I would love to talk to, and love to, excuse me, somebody I would love to listen to. Yeah, you'll be somebody I would love to listen to. So I can get a different understanding. Where's the future of Black America possibly headed? Because I feel like we can run away from the question as much as we want, but eventually, after running from whatever it is that you're running from in life, I promise you, eventually you're gonna have to face it. So I don't want it to get to a point, man, to where we facing it and it's like almost too late, or I feel like it's almost too late to make changes and reconstruct things and stuff. But like I said, I'm focused on a sisterhood and things like that, man. I feel like if y'all can help create a strong foundation based on sisterhood, then we can get it together and we can get a strong foundation based on brotherhood going, and then we can unite. We can unite the way that we're supposed to, and we can unite more than anything based off of the foundation of love. Off of the foundation of love. So it's just some food for thought for right now and stuff like that. But like I said, I want to get the woman in so I can listen to her and gain and get a little bit more understanding of the situation and stuff like that. This is Jonell. I appreciate y'all for watching. And as you know, we are the content. The content is us. So let's help to keep the content going, y'all. Peace.